A bill to change the deadline for early voting ballots in Arizona passed a Senate committee today. Republicans say it would help election integrity and get results faster.
But Democrats believe it would disenfranchise some voters and create confusion with elections. So Fox 10's Lauren Clark is down at the state capitol. She's been looking into this today. What's the verdict here?
Hey there, John and Christina. So this passed from Senate committee along party lines. 4 Republicans saying yes, 3 Democrats saying no. And this now goes to Senate and House for further revisions. This is also a strike-through amendment here to this bill.
Thursday. We're doing this because the voters are asking for it.
A new measure debated in the Senate Elections Committee, HCR 2056, which, if passed, would go straight to voters and would not need a signature from Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs, would create changes to the election process. One of those changes, moving the deadline from early ballots from 7 p.m. on Election Day to 7 p.m. on the Friday before Election Day, with the exception of emergency voting. Republicans said the goal is accuracy, sanctity of the vote, and timely results.
Let people know that it's called an early ballot because you're supposed to send it in early, not on Election Day.
However, Democrats like Secretary of State Adrian Fontes feared negative consequences with the bill in its current form.
Inconvenience to voters is a significant and severe problem that I have, and the restrictions on early voting for voters is really problematic.
He shared concerns over possible ambiguities that could conflict with the state constitution, funding problems, and burdens on rural counties and voters.
Respectfully, that this pie is not fully cooked.
Something Tucson Democrat Brian Fernandez echoed.
And I think that it's going to make it more difficult, and it's not going to seek to any sort of secure side of the election.
As Republican state senator and former Secretary of State Ken Bennett says he supports it for now.
We got a lot of work to do. Even some of the others that supported it said that.
And we actually, I know, John, you asked me before this at 4 to kind of clarify that term of emergency voting there. So we did find the Arizona statute that kind of explains what this means. And an emergency is described as an unforeseen circumstance that would prevent someone from voting at the polls on Election Day. This is off of ARS 16542 Section H for anyone who wants to check my work here. They can vote if they have a signed letter with that has perjury, if you are lying, and you also prevent an ID. So that would be an exception for that Friday deadline that they're looking to install there. For example, if an unforeseen circumstance happened on a Friday and you were expecting to do early voting and you have to push that to Saturday, that would suffice here. But a lot of people who also came out to speak about this bill said that there was a lot of ambiguity here, including Pima County recorder, who said, I'm talking to several recorders, there's 13 out of 15 of them who had some issues here with this bill. However, Republican lawmakers stressing this is still very much a work in progress and are dedicated to kind of fixing some of the stuff going forward. Reporting live here in Phoenix, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.